In this exercise tutorial, I'm going to be taking you through a plank variation known as the plank jack. It's a fantastic exercise to incorporate not only a plank, but also to get the heart racing and add a little bit of a cardiovascular element into the exercise. So this is often seen in high intensity workouts, and you're going to be working essentially a plank position as well as doing almost a star jump or a jumping jack in that plank position on your tiptoes. Now, firstly, the number one thing that I see people do wrong is they get into their plank position and they have their feet in a position where they start on the mat. Now, when you're doing your jumping jack motion with the feet, you don't want to scuff the mat and you don't want to come into a position where you roll the ankle, or alternatively you get your feet caught on the mat. So it's really important that the feet start off the mat and of course your elbows start on the mat. So what that looks like is I'm going to come into my plank position. So I'm on my forearms here. I've got my hands together. From this position, I'm going to make sure that my feet are not in contact with the mat. I come into my plank position. Notice here how I've got my elbows directly underneath my shoulders. And from this position, I come onto my tiptoes to lean myself forwards. In this position, you want the whole body nice and straight. And then what we're going to do is we're going to come out and in with the feet. Always keeping on the tiptoes, and try and make sure that when you're doing it, you're trying to create a soft landing. So you want to be as quiet as possible with the feet. You don't want to be making loads of thud noises when you're doing it. If that variation is too hard, you can do what's called a mountain climber jack. So it's all the same cues. However, you're in a straight arm position, a little bit easier on the core. Hips are higher, and you come out and in. Of course, make sure, again, that your feet are off the mat. You don't want them on the mat. You don't want to be scuffing the mat. And you'd repeat that for your desired amount of reps or alternatively seconds. That's how to do both the beginner and advanced variation of a plank jack.